Alright, tonight's installment of Cooking International Dishes with our local ingredients is going to be back in the pot pork from Hunan region of China. And the reason we're doing this is because when Eve leaves, I get to eat foods that she doesn't normally like to eat. And tonight we're using some pork belly from our pigs from the freezer, and we're going to be using that as our protein in this dish. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to heat up our wok to a high heat. Get that ready. And to that preheated wok. Again, this is an induction wok, so it heats really quickly. We're heating up to about 425 degrees. Add our oil, peanut oil, 3 tablespoons. Let that get to a shimmer. I'm going to coat the inside of our wok so things won't stick. When the oil starts to give a little bubble, we're going to throw in 8 cloves of garlic. Yes, that is true. 8 cloves of garlic sliced in half with 1-inch thumb of ginger, thinly sliced. We're going to just let that get fragrant. You can start to smell that ginger right away. Going to turn our heat down a little bit to about 375. You just want to get these, slightly cooked a little bit. Again, you want just the aroma. And to our ginger and garlic, we're going to add 14 ounces of pork belly that has been blanched. And then cut into 3/4-inch slivers. And we're going to cook this until we start to see a little bit of tinge of goldenness on the pork belly. And for those of you who don't know, pork belly is uncured belly of the pork that would normally go into bacon. Okay, we're starting to get that golden color we want for our pork. And boy, this smells delicious. The garlic, the ginger, and the pork is all just really, really aromatic. Alright, to our wok, we're going to add now 2 tablespoons of preserved salted black beans. You can get this online or at your local Asian grocery store. And we're just going to toss these in and get the aroma to come out of them. And if things are sticking, you can add some water or stock to it, but we have quite a bit of fat rendered from our pork, so we're not going to need that. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, which is regular soy sauce. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, which is much more of almost a syrup-like. It's thicker. It almost has a molasses kind of flavor to it as well. And all we're going to do is make sure those get incorporated and the aroma is high. And now we're going to add in 2 sliced red chilies. These are some serranos that we grew in the high tunnel and harvested last month, but preserved in the refrigerator. Let them just release their aroma. And we're going to add the tops of 3 scallions, just the green parts. We're just going to cook them until they really change color. We're going to turn the heat off at this point. And the nice thing about an induction wok, as soon as you turn the heat off, the heat really comes off. And then finally, we're going to add 1 teaspoon, after everything is kind of started to cool down, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Give everything a final stir. And we are ready to plate. Okay, to serve our back-in-the-pot pork, I'm just going to plate it up with some plain boiled rice. And we're going to make we made a simple smashed cucumber salad to go with it. There you go. Back in the pot pork from Hunan.